Hello, namaskar. I'm going to speak about a very interesting subject this afternoon. It's 5th of March. It's 4:30 p.m. Tuesday. Now, what happened is that each of us, all of us, some of us are connected or may not be connected to a specific source. Not everybody can be mathematicians. Not everybody can be pandits, molanas, or priests and pastors. Some will be carpenters. Some will be mechanics. Some will be engineers. Some will be lawyers. Some will be doctors. Some will be thieves also, vagabonds. Now, the main thing is that whichever field you're in, this is what exposes people who are closest to you. They will be exposed to your army of friends, your troops, your connections. For example, I know some people when they go for drinking, the whole background, the whole aura comes out, the canopy, everything comes out. So maybe your neighbor, maybe your sister, brother, will get to know your boss. They may get to know where you work, the people where you work. They may come and visit there. I know one doctor who studied in Cuba. She said she would go to visit her sister and study in her office. And so in this way you form connection, you form friendship, association. Some people, they seek job within those places also. Like if you have a relative in UG and the sports is much like, they may get a friend or a relative to work there also in the university. So it depends. So not all of us are crafted out for government jobs. Not all of us are crafted for private jobs. No? Some might be crafted for market, to be vendors, to sell. Some hustle. They change jobs quickly. They struggle to get lots of money. They go into the bush to do dredge work, to get diamonds and golds. Some people, they just have a government job. They know nothing else. They go to work, they come home, they go to work, they come home. They don't have any other vocation outside of their routine, So one job differs from another, where one may work in a night, one may work in a day, but not everybody is compatible for one job. Somebody have a calling for one type or another. Maybe you have a left hemisphere brain or a right hemisphere brain. You're more scientific or more oriented to the arts or music, aesthetics, and so on. While some people like science, they like to inquire, investigate, study, research, and so on. For example, I know some people, they would say, take him out the government job and let me see if he great like we, if he can do what we do. If we put him like struggling in the open field and achieve what we achieve. And everybody is made for the rum shop, and everybody is made for the market, and everybody is made for the ballroom or the nightclubs. Everybody have different callings. I was speaking to one monk. What happened is that he was from Cameroon. He was an African monk. He was asking him, Dada, how is it that some of the young boys, they can go in these clubs, bars, they work, some of them work there too, the whole day in these places, and their body don't get tired, destroyed or anything. He said, because your body wasn't trained for that kind of job. People who do that, accustomed to that, grow up in that, maybe the father had a work in a rum shop, they know these places, they are accustomed to it, they develop immune, your body can develop certain resistance, certain strength against certain weaknesses. So depend on where you're living and where you come from, your job, your nature, your personality differs. It's just not that, oh, I have a job in a university. let me left my university and prove that I can do equally as you in a market or in the open place. It doesn't go like that, right? Some people follow a lineage. Maybe their family set in this way from since the British were here. They've been doing government work. So that handed down. Now you're going to tell them, now go into the private sector and make your fortune, make your name there. That would be kind of difficult for him, to just switch like you will have to form a whole new association, whole new psychology will have to be developed, and this kind of thing. But so relearning is not always feasible in some people's menu. So what we have is that a cross section of people who are calling for certain jobs and so on. If you started from young, no use to change later on in your life. If you've been a government for 52 years and the last 3 years you have to retire, no use tell your man retire because he has problems. There are problems at your place and so on, So we meet all kind of personality, all kinds of minds, and you have to learn how to deal with them, We gotta learn how to deal with them, but everybody see through their own eyes and believe the world as it. Their intellect defines it. That's their perception. Where is it? So we have different interpretations of the world and of life, vocations and occupations and jobs. Let's hope we get our definitions correctly. Let our mind perceive things in the proper perspective. Namaskar, good afternoon.